As pest technicians, we recognise the importance of monitoring and baiting in rodent management. To do that, we need to understand the range of tools we have to hand.
When we talk about rodents, we always talk about integrated pest management. We've done an inspection, we've done our prevention, our proofing, our recommendations. What we now need to look at is the monitoring and the treatment side of things. Remember, with any rodent job, torch and your eyes, inspection is critical. So always, always, always start with inspection. What we're going to walk through is how we move through our rodenticides or our monitoring system to find the rodent, then treat the rodent. Starting with the detects or the monitoring blocks, what they're used for is to find the rodent initially. Okay? What we tend to do is go too heavy on the toxicity just to find out whether there's rodents there or not. But with your inspection, you will know that anyway. You'll be able to look for the signs of why rodents are there. Remember, also, proofing is critical. If we can keep the rodents out of the structure, we'll be a lot better off than having to need to use rodenticides to treat.
Rodenticides can harm non-target animals, including people. Their use and type need to be assessed in terms of risk, whether using maintenance or saturation baiting or pulse baiting.
So when we're monitoring and looking for problems, we can use our monitoring devices to try and go out and find the problem. So of course we should always go straight towards our smart or our IoT devices, look for the problem, then come up with a plan around that problem once you know where the problem is. But there's other control measures that we can use at the same time, all right? So we have snap traps. Obviously, if we're using some sort of baiting or monitoring block or food source, we should always put it in a rodent station. But we're focusing on how we're going to monitor for that first before we introduce the treatment. So again, we always put the eyes. The eyes don't need to go straight into the rodent station. They can be put where the rodents are, in roof voids, on runways. We can also introduce other monitoring devices, which is visual or mechanical, which is your detects, which is your monitoring block. Once we find the problem, then we can introduce other control measures. Yes, we have smart control measures, we have the snap trap and the rodenticides. All of this is integrated into your pest management plan. Remember, it's all about integrated pest management. We use our inspection, we use prevention and proofing, we use our monitoring or our IoT devices or the monitoring blocks. We conduct treatments with our rodenticides potentially, and then we evaluate the program and start it all over again.